This girl, her name is Deborah. She was by this guy. This guy is called Lintex, and the guy was arrested right on the scene of the crime. Let me show you. This is him. He's not thinking about his life because his life is over, right? He's thinking about his death. But here is the thing, right? Listen. Nobody really knows what happened between them, but for sure, the first story that came out said that they dated. All right, both of them dated, and then they broke up. And the man said if he's not gonna marry the lady, that nobody else will marry her. And then after 2 years, 2 years after breakup, the man went to the estate where the woman was living. All right, that's a gated community, and he went dressed like a bike man with helmet and everything. And in that community, before you enter, you must call the person you're going to see, and the person will confirm to the gate men that you're coming. So he called, and the lady said she's not expecting any delivery guy. So the gate man told him, look, you can't come in. The lady you want to see is saying she's not expecting you. So the guy said, okay. He drove out and went round and jumped the fence into that community and walked on foot to the woman's residence, broke into her apartment, and used knife to take her out. So in the process, she was screaming and everything. So neighbors rushed and apprehended the guy in the process. That was how he ended up here. So, but that was the first story. Like, nobody's disputing how he committed the crime, right? But what led up to it is why people are coming up with different stories. Look at this one now. It turned out that before she unalive, at least a week or a month before she unalive, this group called Anonymous Groups, as you can see, is verified, wrote this story. Interesting. Warning this lady that she has to go and apologize to that man. Look at this. You may wonder how we got to know about this, but listen carefully. Hi, Deborah. You dated a guy some time ago, a guy who loved you so much and wanted nothing but to be with you. However, along the line, you left the guy for his friend, who was much richer than he is. How your now ex-boyfriend did not know you were involved with his friend as a then. But now he is well aware that you are now dating his friend. He is heartbroken, battered, and want to take revenge. Your life is the target. We advise you to immediately meet this young man, apologize for betraying him, and make amends. While you go, you must not go alone. You must go with your current partner, alongside a priest, and as well another person who is very close to him. If you don't do this, you may be dead in a few weeks or months. You may want to doubt this, but that will be detrimental. We shall remain anonymous. Okay, so let's see one more angle. Somebody wrote this. Okay, before I say what I want to say, listen. I don't know if I can talk about Lintex and Deborah issue, because as at Sunday last week, I had a big quarrel with him due to how he behaved. I don't think the reason he killed her is worth circulating, because he told me he had moved on from her, wanted to get married as soon as possible. Let's say 6 months from now. So it's like the Lintex wanted to get married after moving on from her. She is an interior designer, and so am I. And last month, he spoke about how he gave her a contract and was expecting 500k from her as a token for giving her the contract, but she didn't give him. Please keep me anonymous. So I hope you're observing something. That man went on a revenge mission. So the question is, what is he revenging about? But that's not my point. My point is, if you're dealing with people, don't spite them. Don't dare people. Do you understand? Don't dare people. Don't spite them. Like, by that I mean, don't annoy people in a way to say, look, you can't do anything to me. People can do something to you. The only reason the person you are with are having issues with still left you alive is because it's illegal to buy, it's illegal to kill. Do you understand? Some of them still have fear. They still have love for this life. You have a dispute with somebody. The reason you are not dead yet is because the person still loves life. He still is taking care of his mother, his father, or something that is still keeping him busy on earth. Once that fear of consequences go, you are in danger. You hardly have anything that can protect you. Let me tell you, most security in this world is built for two-way. It's the security system is usually built assuming that the criminal is going to try to escape. So when the criminal looks at the security apparatus and sees that there is no way to escape, the criminal will not go to commit the crime. But this only works for one type of criminal, the guy that wants to escape. What if the guy doesn't want to escape? Picture any security system in any institution, any home, anywhere. You will see that if the intruder doesn't want to care about escaping, they can break in. Do you understand? For instance, you put an alarm in front of your house that if there's an intrusion, alarm will go off. The reason the alarm is the only people the alarm can scare off are people that still want to escape after breaking in. If the guy just comes in and decides that he don't care about alarm, he has 10 seconds to get through your fence and through your door and through your house, and he doesn't care about the alarm, he doesn't care about escape, you will see that your security apparatus is not strong enough for such. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you have an issue with somebody, don't spite them. Don't treat them like they can't do nothing. You have to have some level of control in your rules of engagement. Do you understand? If you're breaking up with somebody from a relationship, don't break up as if they can't do nothing. They can do something, no. If the person loses that fear, maybe heartbreak takes them to that point. They don't care about their life of their loved ones. They don't care about nothing. You will see that you're not as safe as you think. So this lady now is thinking that, okay, she's living in her house somewhere, and then there's an estate, and then she has a door, and then there's security, and then there's a fence. She's thinking is enough. No, but the guy wants to go only one way. The guy is not planning to escape. That was why he was successful. If it was somebody planning to escape, he will be thinking, do I have enough time to do something to her and still run back and get across the fence and then go to where I parked my bike and try to drive away? The guy had no escape plan. This is why suicide bombers are very dangerous. You understand? They have no escape plan. It's hard to build a security against somebody who has no escape plan. If you are driving away, if you are terminating your staff or your employees or treating anybody at all, breaking up contact with anybody, try and do it in as much dignity as possible. Do you understand? I know a guy that stole money, all right, in a company. So when they were going to lay him off, they threw a party for him. As a young man then, I didn't understand why, but now as an older person, I see what the CEO was doing. Yes, you thief money, you understand, we're supposed to disgrace you out, but we package it honorably. In future, that CEO might be 70 years old. That young man may have made corrections in his life, now running his own business successfully. You understand? The CEO can tell his son, go and meet this boy, he was my staff then. Go and meet him, he will help you. And that young man can help that boy, knowing that his father saved him from disgrace that time. Are you getting what I'm saying, right? When you are treating people, you have to be careful. When you are terminating people, if you have staff working with you and you need to discipline somebody, you have to be careful not to take it to the extreme. Many of us did not even get this orientation on time. Even this one I'm saying now, many people don't get this OT on time. That's human relationship. Many of the crimes committed out of passion, out from a dispute, is usually because the other person felt that there's nothing he can do. Let me tell you a story, right? A man that was I think he was 90 years old, right? And his brother, younger brother, their last born is 70. So the 90-year-old man, he didn't achieve much in his life as the eldest son. But he sure had a land that his father gave to him. So he wants to pass the land to his son. Now the 70-year-old last born had better opportunities in life, so he was richer. Built a big mansion and stuff, So he wanted to use his power, financial power, to snatch the land from his 90-year-old elder brother and give to his own son. You know, so he wanted to give the land to his own son because the elder brother is broke and he's old and he doesn't have financial power, so he wants to snatch the land and give to his own son. Bro, on the day they were judging it, the case has dragged on and on and on and on and on. When the older man, which is 90 something years old, when he saw that he was starting to lose the case, right? There was one meeting they called, last meeting like this. They called all the elders and all to determine, in the middle of the meeting, the old man rose up with his walking stick and what? He was armed with a knife under his shirt. He went to his younger brother, which was 70, used knife. Before people could know what is happening, this guy has done like 4 to 6 stabs. The man fell and died. The old man said, yeah, he's done with his life. Anywhere I want carry me go. Carry me go. I'm ready. I'm 90 something years old. If not prison, I'm not past 1 year there. Bye. If not here, I go stick back. It was a complex case, Do you understand? Why did he go to that extent? It's because he felt powerless. When you're dealing with people, don't push them in such a way that they feel that you have taken everything from them. Now they have to react in a certain way that they don't mind. Not everybody thinks properly. You get? I think that was the case with this lady, and many ladies do it. They think they have scammed the guy, they play sharp one, you date his boss, and you try to move with it. Not everybody forgives. Most times men catch their wives cheating and then they commit a serious crime there. It's because the man felt powerless. The case has been building for weeks or months. Maybe the woman has been denying him sex, this, that, quarrel and everything. And the man is now battling with his mental health, his ego, everything is flattened. Then he comes back one day and sees a stranger on his bed. If you survive, I'm not luck. If you survive, I'm not luck. So I'm telling you, right? Always be careful how you treat people you are in dispute with. Always try, if you are in a relationship and you want to end it, remember the way you started. Always try and end it the way you started, amicably. Call a meeting and say, this thing is not going to work. Or you try and gradually let the person go, gradually. This lady now, why is he still doing business with his ex? You know that this man is obsessed with you and you're still doing business. That's a risky business. It's a risky business. You know what I'm saying? It's a risky business. It's a risky business. She would have cut off completely. And knowing that this obsessed man knows her house is danger, she should have changed the house 2 years ago, and the man is still after you. You're supposed to renew your rent elsewhere. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying, right? She never imagined that something like this could ever happen. That's why she felt so confident just riding on men. And I can tell you, if you look into her life, you see so many men she has broken. Now, this thing I'm saying is like I'm blaming the victim, but no, I'm just advising my followers. I don't need to advise this guy now. Don't go. If you have been watching my other videos, I've said it many times.